Yeah.
Hey Bruce, welcome to Fort Lauderdale.
Thank you very much.
How was the flight?
It was excellent. 9 hours across the pond and my first landing in a 747. So hey, what's not to love?
The experts said it was flawless.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I just had my eyes shut. You know, airplane just does it on its own.
How many? So this is a Maiden flight, Iron Maiden flight for you?
Yeah, this is the first time I've flown a real airplane.
And how long? So you've been in a simulator? What was the process?
Well, you go to school and you do all the ground school and bits and bobs, and then 9 simulators because I've got quite a lot of jet time as a captain on a 757 with another airline. So they said, well, 9 simulators and they do what they call zero flight time. So you go in the simulator, you land it enough times, and then they say, well, yep, you're good to go on the real thing.
So then you did touch and goes in Dubai?
Nope.
No?
No, I did, we went in the sim the other night and I did six, they weren't touch and goes, but they're all visual, no automatics, just old-fashioned steam hand flying it. They, you know, chuck a few crosswinds at you and make life exciting, and then the real airplane. Nothing is as exciting as the real airplane.
Why did the band decide to get a 747 for this tour? What's the reason?
The 57 is just not big enough for what we've got in mind in terms of the show. So what we've got on board at the moment is the stage show. I've actually been in Miami rehearsing for about 2.5 weeks before this flight. So I actually flew back from Miami to pick up the airplane, and because it had been longer than a certain period, I had to jump back in the sim, do some landings, and then fly the airplane over. So we pick up the rest of our equipment. In fact, we'll be spending tomorrow basically putting all the gear together and making sure it fits.
So everything that you need is on that plane?
Everything that we need will be on the airplane, and all the technicians and baggage and everything else for going all the way around the world. I mean, we're doing some, Perth, Australia to Cape Town, Shanghai to New Zealand. I mean, we're really going around the planet.
35 countries, 6 out of 7 continents.
Yeah. I unfortunately, the penguins, I don't think there's too many penguins are big Maiden fans, you know.
So how many flight hours will you have when the tour's over?
On the 747, I'll probably have about 150, but that'll be a lot of that'll be takeoffs and landings. So when you figure that most long-haul pilots, you know, they get to land the airplane maybe once or twice a month if they're lucky, you know, and you know, I get to do it like 25, 30 times over the course of the tour.
Why Fort Lauderdale?
Because that's where we start the tour. I mean,
why are you starting the tour here?
Because it's sunny. Because it's sunny, and because, well, you know, Steve, the bass player, lives in the Bahamas. Nico lives in Boca Raton. So it was pretty hard. This, oh yeah.
Hang on, let's let him.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, I think this might be Britney Spears' airplane. Yeah, enjoy the show and watch the skies.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Anybody who's a sci-fi fan will get that.
Hey, what's the name of the plane?
Ed Force One.
Can you explain that?
Well, when we started doing this thing with the 757, we said, what are we going to call it? You know, and we had a competition on the internet, and somebody came up with, hey, why don't you call it Ed Force One? And we thought, how cool is that? The irony is that, you know, Obama has Air Force One, but our airplane's newer, you know. So, you know, hey, maybe we can do a swap, you know.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.